Mike Tyson's condition to make up to $245 million fighting with Jake Paul. Mike Tyson's condition to agree to $245 million mega fight with Jake Paul. Uncle Mike, I think we can make more than $245 million, brother. Sign the contract, big boy! Sign the contract!
So this is a lose-lose for Jake Paul. You can't go out there and potentially beat up Uncle Mike, the guy that's so loved by the world. You don't get no cool points for that. Let's say you go in there and you do beat up Uncle Mike. So you think now people are gonna respect you. Oh, Jake Paul, yeah, you beat Mike Tyson, 58-year-old Mike Tyson. No, you're not gonna get the respect for that. In fact, I think it'd actually be worse. People might hate you more because it's Uncle Mike. Everyone loves Uncle Mike. But on the flip side, you go out there and you get put to sleep, which is a possibility because Uncle Mike still has that punching power. He's still ferocious and he will still come at you. You go out there and get put to sleep. Let's just go ahead and sign the death certificate of your career. There's no more career after that.
On July 20, imagine a boxing match. In one corner is Mike Tyson, a legend whose vicious fist solidified his place in boxing history. On the other side is Jake Paul, a social media star who turned boxer. Paul is taking on this icon with youthful audacity, but the real intrigue is in the possibility of a massive upset. Many would laugh at the idea that a blogger could defeat Iron Mike, and we are certain that a Paul victory would tarnish Tyson's legacy.
It's not going to be dangerous for Tyson. It will not be dangerous for Tyson because, I mean, Tyson's been up in the ring with, you know, monsters. He has a chin. He can. I'm sure he can go 6 rounds, 7 rounds, 8 rounds. You know, but I'm just concerned about, you know, Tyson's legacy. That's it.
How can a young Paul overcome a legend if Paul doesn't seem to care about these issues? The attraction of this battle is that it's actually David versus Goliath, big money versus the old guard, rather than any fear shown by Nate Diaz or any of the other legends he has defeated. A fight that has the potential to completely alter the boxing scene. Tyson, who will turn 50 in 8 years, is being offered a salary that no one else in boxing history has ever received. This is an opportunity to secure not only a better financial future in one exciting fight, but also a brighter future for his grandchildren for many generations to come. Tyson is going all in right now, as you may know, since he knows that this might be his final dance. Commercially, it's a gold mine. Successful cross-platform bouts between celebrities have been observed, including the Mayweather vs. McGregor match that generated 4.3 million pay-per-view sales. In contrast to more experienced boxers, Paul is a rising pay-per-view celebrity who draws large crowds. One example of this is Muhammad Ali's performance against wrestler Antonio Inoue, which drew an incredible 1.4 billion spectators. If you recall, Tyson's exhibition fight against Roy J. Jr. garnered 1.6 million paid views exclusively from boxing fans. Now, consider the potential viewership figures that Tyson and Paul could get given the disparity in their fan bases. This fight has the potential to equal or surpass the viewership of even boxing royalty like Canelo Alvarez in 2020.
You got to make it good because you know what? I'm looking at jab. So if I be jabbing, you don't try to hit me.
This battle now represents a change in power in the sports broadcasting industry. Netflix, a streaming behemoth with millions of users, will carry the fight live and may even include the fight's price in the monthly subscription fee. This action increases viewership and makes the fight a cultural phenomenon, but some claim it trivializes the sport. A victory for Paul would be meaningless if Tyson, who is far past his peak, were to enter the ring and run some major health risks. A win over a legendary fighter, according to some, diminishes the history of boxing and puts the show above the action.
Just a quick message to the people who are complaining about the rules of me versus Mike Tyson. Some TikToker made a video making up all these fake rules, me and Logan tag teaming him, us wearing headgear, all of this. If you believe that, you're a idiot and you shouldn't be allowed to vote. You shouldn't be allowed to drive on the streets and endanger other people. I feel bad for any dumbass who believes that, and I would never let my fans down in a fight like this and wearing headgear. Come on now, people.
Naturally, Tyson can now lose. Jake, since Paul has triumphed over MMA veterans who are 10 to 20 years younger than Tyson, many are wondering if Tyson, who is sometimes spotted in public using a wheelchair or even a cane, could defeat someone like Paul.
Just right now, Jake Paul is set to fight Mike Tyson July 20th.
Swear to God, I was with Mike Tyson 1 week ago in Saudi Arabia. The first thing I thought is how lean he was. He's got an aura.
By the way, Mike's going to be 58 years old at this fight, and Jake's going to be 27. And can Mike still beat Jake or no?
Jake will beat him, but yeah, Mike could go with
You
him.
think Jake's gonna beat Mike Tyson? I don't see how he can just go take an L to Jake Paul.
He's
Buddy,
30 years older.
sometimes grandpa's gotta whoop up on some kids.
Right now, I get out of breath running to the bathroom here. Imagine 60 years old.
Vanny, with all due respect, you're not Mike Tyson.
In the contract, big boy. Come on, sign the contract.
High-class boxing, or a Tyson knockout, should therefore not be expected right now. Yes, the Tyson-Paul fight may seem depressing for the sport, and the quality of the fight may be lacking, but Mike Tyson is no longer the same, and Jake Paul is only getting stronger. It is highly unlikely that we will witness a knockout because Tyson would not have come back from retirement. Nevertheless, this matchup stands as one of the most lucrative ones, promising to bring in hundreds of millions of dollars. There is no denying the risk that Jake Paul is taking. Winning against a boxing legend will undoubtedly propel him to superstardom, but it will also bring about a sight of hatred. Paul, though, doesn't seem to be fazed by this because, as we've already established, neither Nate Diaz nor any other MMA legend he defeated showed any fear. Therefore, the nature of the bout and its official standing remain unknown. While the majority of Paul's prior fights ended after 8 rounds, some, like the one against Nate Diaz, went the full 10. These fights weren't just exhibitions, rather, they added to his professional record. There are rumors that the Tyson fight may go similarly, with the Texas Athletic Commission having the final say. However, one thing is certain, even if the fight leans toward an exhibition with details, protective headgear will not be worn. Under wraps to keep the excitement going, the fight's distance is still a crucial consideration. The 8 rounds Tyson faced off against Jones Jr. lasted 2 minutes instead of 3, and both combatants wore thicker 12-ounce gloves to cushion the blows. Although Jones Jr. was unquestionably a legend, his physical state prevented him from keeping up with the action. Paul, however, will present a distinct difficulty. The upcoming fight presents a unique combination of risk and reward for both fighters, as Paul faces the possibility of extreme glory along with intense scrutiny, and Tyson's legacy is on the line regardless of the result. The question remains, can a 58-year-old Tyson keep up with a younger, energetic opponent? There's no doubt that the battle will be a spectacle that sparks conversations long beyond the conclusion. A bell rings Canelo intimidates Nick Diaz or Nate, depending on who wants it. Chevy Disney Channel Usman Timmy Fury, that's all we have for Conor McGregor today. We appreciate your support and ask that you please like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the video.